Generic greetings and welcome back once again to another chill session in Among Trees. It still seems wrong to say in Among Trees, we should probably just say Among Trees. Either way, we are currently starving, however, we can resolve that via the consumption of some cooked food here. I'm just going to see if any one of these is better or not, but we'll just go that one there, and job done. In the previous episode, among other things, we were fishing, and we got a decent amount of fish. In fact, we go up the top here, we can see that in, I believe this one, yeah, I've put the fish there. We also have in this box the what's that? Is that like the weird fish hide? Is it hide? Would you class it as hide? I don't know. It's a skin anyway, and that will allow us eventually to make one of these outfits, which will come in handy. Either way, in this episode, we are actually not focusing on that. Instead, we want to go to do some more looting. I'm just going to sleep here till the next day, and that means actually travelling quite a way away. So we want to go across the pond up to one of the previously looked at stashes, and then go even further than that because I need cattails and just try to find some more stuff. I have 2 food on my person right now, so that should be more than enough. I have put away the fishing rod and the watering can because we don't need that, and instead what we're going to do is head up to around about here, because not only will we go past this loot zone, there's also, I think, another one around here, as well as, I believe, some cattails as well. Obviously, anything that we see along the way, we will pick up. Things like this horseshoe fungus there, because why not? And if we get full, then obviously we can either eat it or get rid of it if it is not edible. So, a couple of comments from previous episodes. People asking about altering the brightness, especially in the cabin. That is a valid point, and apologies if you are struggling to see inside the cabin, but there's no added option for lights, and altering the saturation really does pretty much spoil the complete look of the thing. So I think it's just going to have to be a case of a slightly better narration on my part and just spending less time in the cabin where we can. Also, people are asking about the state of the game in terms of its early access features. Well, you're pretty much seeing it. In terms of things that we can build, because I haven't completely went through everything, we can make a brewing room, we can make... Ooh, there's some honey in there. Do I go and pick that up now? I'm very tempted to go and get that, actually, because obviously it's something that we are using more and more as we progress on through the game. I'm also going to pick up this thing and this thing. I know the bees are behind me, but I'm going to keep running. The bees are still behind me, and there we go. Yeah, you can build a brewing room, you can build a greenhouse, which is hopefully what we will be building sooner rather than later. And in terms of the other things that we can get upgrades-wise and places to explore, there is more places to explore that we obviously certainly haven't been to. There's some rope, but quite frankly, I've got so much of that, I'm not even contemplating bothering with it. You can see I've got these... the hoof fungus here, and obviously I've got things like the honey, so we might have to discard some of that as we keep on progressing this direction, because I'm hoping to pick up some cattails as well as a couple of the other type of items. I can't remember what it's called now, but it's where we used to make the rope out of it, but we don't actually need it to make rope, we need it for other things. There's also some different foods, and obviously to make our top, our jumper, our jacket, whatever you want to call it, the new item of clothing, shall we say, we do need some different plants that I've not actually seen on this map so far, and I think that's where we need to head. It's like a little delve, and it starts to get, well, basically it gets... I was going to say, that bird's sitting up there quite nicely, chilling out. Ah, there we go. I was looking for the water, and I've indeed found the water there. Going to go past, and we should be able to pick up some cattails here. Obviously, it is good for fishing. Ooh, very pretty. Screenshot. Anytime I click that button, it may become the thumbnail. So here we are, cattails, so we will pick these up. There's no pickup animation for them as far as I can tell there, but that's not a big problem. We also have a crate, so I'm hoping that around here, in fact I can see over there, there is another ruin. So let me just break this open, and there we are, we pick up some bolts. Obviously things like that is what we are trying to get hold of. Actually, pipes are the one thing that of all of the items in the game, we are actually short of those. So I've picked up those 2 cattails, But I want to go back across the river to try and gather some more. But let's just actually have a proper swim. Now, there's something that we don't normally do here, because if you notice on the bottom right, the temperature bar is going down extremely quickly. It doesn't take long before you start getting really cold. In fact, you can see the sides of the screen there getting like a frost sort of effect on them, which obviously you can't be that cold because, well, the river ain't frozen. We're actually full of cattails. Looks like they only stack up to 5, which is a bit of a shame. So I will get rid of this dotty mushroom because I don't want to eat it, it being obviously raw. And I'll pick up some more of the cattails back here because I think did I see some? I may have. No, it was maybe just those two. Okay, fine. I wonder if the river goes further around this lake. Perhaps. Let's continue up. You can see it going around to the edge there to the left. Oh, it actually goes quite a way. But I'm not seeing any cattails. But let's continue going around. Good grief, I went to the water there when I really didn't want to. And I'm also, at this stage, unable to get out because of that, because of the rocky nature of the ground. I can't get out. Hang on, let me just... Right, well, I know there are some rivers and lakes in real life that do cause... You know, if you fall in, that's it. You're pretty much a goner. And this might be one of them. Really? We can't climb out of that. This might start to kill me. Yeah, health is going down. Right. So, can confirm, river, exceedingly dangerous. Because we can't climb out of that bit there. Yeah. Okay, was genuinely a little bit panicked by that. I mean, not the fact that, you know, dying, it's just an avatar. I mean, that would have been pretty much like game over, load the game. There is no getting around that one. But luckily, we are now out and about, running around, and trying to warm up a little bit. It still says freezing, but obviously temperature is rising. Let's just pick up these, because we do need some more of them. And I was headed over to... trying to find the location again. Let's have a quick look on the map. It was... well, I saw it when I was close to this side of the river. So we'll go over here, and then we may get a better look. And, in fact, it's here. This is exactly what we're looking for. So I'm looking for plans. I'm looking for... there's a blueprint there, so I'm going to go and pick that up straight away. And we found a tent blueprint. Oh, interesting. Okay. So I'm going to continue opening all of this. We've got jute rope, nails, and seeds. Obviously, because of what we have on us, I will probably eat a cooked food. There we are. I know it's a bit of a waste getting that, but there you are. So we've got rags and nails, but I'm looking for pipes. That's the one I'm really after. So there's seeds and stuff, which is really good. But it is pipes. I mean, I'll pick up the balls because we already have a stack, I believe. Do we pick up the might as well stack? We'll just start picking things up, quite frankly, because otherwise we'll be here forever. I've just seen some pipes actually. Over here, there's a pipe, but I can't pick that up. So what do I want to get rid of? I mean, we could eat some honey. I'm guessing the hoof fungus really is the one that I'm the least interested in. And obviously picking up the nails. So we know now that there's another loot zone over here, which is pretty good. A lot of the stuff that we are picking up, like the nails, and we see the steel wire and such, we can create anywhere. The problem is the pipe, because that's the one thing you cannot create. We've got 2 pipes so far. There's lots of cable and other things around. Obviously rags and lots of planks. And we do need the planks, but I'm not going to be carrying them all the way here to back to our cabin. Just going to go around here and hit that, and there's some balls, so that was worth it. Back look on the map then, and we have travelled quite a way, as you can see there. So I want to I want to just run a little bit further north. Actually, is there any point? No, there isn't any point. I was going to say I was trying to head north, but there's no real need. Sorry, there's a need, but there's no reason why we shouldn't just head back now, simply because we are running out of space. In fact, we've run out of space. I would like to continue going north to get some more items, but obviously we have completely run out of space. So we'll head back. Obviously, we're going to head probably direct, actually, because that'll cut through all of this and obviously give us a bit more to uncover. And I'm just keeping an eye out for different fauna, different flora, and things like the mushrooms like that. I think there's a random spawn, but just taking in the sights. And oh, is this like another? Oh, don't know what this is, but it looks quite nice. That's very nice indeed. Today's beverage is chamomile tea. It's like not a wheat field per se, but it's like grasslandy, isn't it? Yeah, and like a big rock outcropping there. Yeah, so it's a different type of environment to what we've seen. There's also some birds up there high flying. Let us head back here. If we look at the map, almost certainly, yeah, we've got a huge chunk that we've missed out there. But that's alright, we can always come back here and look at that later on. Oh! Blueprint. Campfire and campfire cooking kit blueprint found. Alright, okay. That was worth exploring around here. Genuinely didn't know that this was here. But nice. That has been a nice thing to see, and obviously we've got some resources and we've got another blueprint, so all good. Right, we will head back to our home. I was going to say a bit of a drop there, but no biggie. We're just coming to this side of the river. I'm actually gonna head down and back over because I want to uncover some of the map. Although I'm fairly confident there is a bear around here. I believe there's only 2 bears in this version of the game, both of which are somewhat aggressive, shall we say. And I use that term over extremely annoying, something you can't really get around, and the way of hiding and stealthing is not in a complete state, shall we say. So yeah, the bear is over there. We have seen the bear before. It is about the size of 2 houses, and I'm going to ignore it. However, I'm not going to ignore this beehive, but I will apparently slip up on the wax and get myself in a bit of a pickle, but we are able to get out of there without any great dramas. So over to the right here, we haven't actually been around here apparently at all, which is surprising since it's extremely close to our house there. There's a bird just tweeting away. And what I'm trying to do is just find... There is another way and it's around here. Yeah. I thought there was. So overall, good little excursion there. Couple of blueprints, which we will check out. And some nice items. Hopefully, we will have enough, but I doubt it, to make the greenhouse. Once you have the greenhouse, we are pretty much set. Although, making the clothing would probably be better, because I think it increases your stamina and such. Anyway, we're going to go inside, and we will dump in things like the nails and the pipes, and all of that. There we are. We're going to go upstairs, and we'll dump this in the boxes of this organic box, and there we are. The bee. This is like the miscellaneous box. Let's just see what we need. So there's the first one here. Requires 2 thread, all drags beeswax in the skin. The other one requires the cattails, because that was better in almost every way, wasn't it? Yeah, the stamina's a little bit further down. So you get more stamina so you can run a bit further with that one. But I'm assuming, well, obviously the speed on that one might counteract that. So we need 8 beeswax, stump moss, cattails, and the skin. So let's see if we've got enough for that. Because it would be nice to make that. 1, 2, 3. 5 beeswax, 2 thread. We're very close. 4 stump moss, which we may... Oh no, 1, 2, 1, 2. And... Was it 5 cattails? I can't remember. Yeah, 4 cattails. So it's only the beeswax that we're short of. Strangely. I'm going to put all of the stuff back in here. Because I know what this is like now where all them items are. So that's good. Let's head downstairs and we'll check out what we need. We need metal plates. So I will check metal plates in this area. So it is resources, metal plate, 2 steel pipe and some bolts. That's what you need for that. And that means I need 6 steel pipes. And I have... Oh, I have all of those. So I can make those. Let's see if I can... Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So it's 3 metal plates. So craft item. 1. 2. And 3. There we go. So we have a decent amount of our resources used up there, but that's all right. We need glue, which we have in here, and we need planks. So basically, I have the resources to make this. Well, next day I do anyway. Right, I'm going to... too hungry to sleep, sadly. I'm going to get some food. I'm going to take all of it to see which is the least nutritious, strangely, because I don't want to waste the food, if that makes sense. And as soon as we've got the greenhouse, we can start, obviously, growing more things. We should be alright for the next couple of days, anyway. So, oh, I've just realised it says green how on the right-hand side. But there you are. And, oh! Hello there. We have a fox sitting outside. Let's have a quick look. Yeah. Well, we can tame the fox, so... Oh, nice. We need a name for it. Fox pet. Open the pet menu by pressing your middle mouse button. This shows your pet command options. Make sure you feed your pet at least once every 3 days. Take a look in the pet menu to see if it's hungry or not. Pro tip, all animals love fish. Well, we do have loads of fish anyway. So we need a name for you. I'm going to call you... We need a cute name. I'm going to call you... Murder Tornado. No, that's not a cute name at all. MT for short? MT? Monty. This is Monty. There we go. So, does Monty want to come inside? Yes, they do. Right, let's see. Let's feed Monty. Let's get a fish here. And, actually, I think when we go outside, does it come through a little flap? Yeah. So, we can pet Monty. There you go. Lovely. And we can't feed them. But we can tell them to find loot if we wanted to. We don't. We want to start chopping down more tree. So here we go. And hopefully Monty won't get squished by the falling tree. Because that would be bad. And there goes the tree. See, Monty's just chilling out there. I don't know if any more pets are going to be added into the game. Would be nice to see. Just have to keep an eye on how this thing develops. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And straight through the front door. So picking up the planks and the sticks. Because we use the sticks for cooking. I think we do have enough. I think we have enough sticks anyway, but I might as well. And there's some hoof fungus on the tree behind us. In front of us, rather. In front of us being the opposite of behind us. Our inventory is full. Well, Monty's not hungry, so I might have to put the stuff back. And we'll be almost full of sticks any second. Can I feed them? No, I can't. Yeah, I can send them home. I can tell them to come back. Lots of things we can do. I'm going to... What do I want to do? Put the food in there. I know it's not where we normally store the food, but I think it's just a alright place for it at the moment. Simply because if they are very hungry, we can run in and just pick it up. I'll probably pick it up anyway once I've sorted this out, because it's 2 more trees to go. Each tree giving us 3 planks, so there's one of them. Pet. Oh, nice. And let's go. The pet is a nice companion. Not the most useful, although, you know, when you tell it to go and look for items, then, yeah, it's not bad. And, Monty, watch out! Okay, to be fair, they are pretty hardy as a breed. They can survive a couple of tons of timber landing straight on their face. Right, let's go and open this up. We'll dump all of that, and we will build our greenhouse. And there you go. So, oh, it's called a garden, actually. Plant seeds and get a steady source of vegetables. So, food your food eats. Right, so this is glazed, even though we didn't get any glass, but that's very pretty, with all of the rays streaming through. You see that? So the way that would work, or rather the way it does work, is you go up to it and you can plant seeds from packets. I am not going to do that, because instead I'm going to put that back, and we'll take some food for the pet, and we are going to look for some more bees, because we need a couple more bees in order to make this jacket. So I think there's one just over here and down, because I think they are on a set position. I know there's maps you can download, but a lot of them I've found. Well, for a start, there's spoilers, and I'd rather look around in the first instance. But secondly, some of them are quite out of date. So where was this hive? Is Monty still here? Monty is still here. This is good. Was it just up here? Up and round, I think? I think it might have been. Although, to be fair, I did harvest them recently. Is there a place we can go that we haven't been before? Up and around here seems to be a reasonable place to go. Let's do that. Let's work our way back over this time. And once again have a look around. In terms of what we're looking for, honey being the prime thing, so we're looking for beehives. And really anything else that I can manage to pick up that may be of some use. We do have the... No problem, yeah, I'm just trying to figure out the way. It's going to be this way and round. Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll have to eventually make the place for brewing, otherwise known as a brewery, I guess, and go from there. Not that I think we need a brewery, although I know some people will disagree. The advantages, we can get different potions increase, like your speed and different brews and such. I think one of them heals you. So I'm going to go over here because I haven't really explored that. Alright. Currently says we're starving. We have still got just about a quarter. So that's fine. I'm going to run in the right way. Well, I'm close to this, so I might as well have a quick look at the ruins, see if there's anything been respawned. And no, it looks like it is completely cleared out. Which is sort of to be expected, to be honest. And it's really over here that we haven't been. So we got some beets. Might as well pick that up. Obviously we will be doing cooking. You can't just plant the you can't rip a plant out of the ground and then just shove it in your in your garden. It just doesn't work that way in the game. You have to plant it from seed. But I don't know whether once you harvest the stuff, you get the seeds back. It's something that I just simply don't know. Looks like we're coming up to a big cliff face here, so there is absolutely no scaling that at all. So I guess that has sort of blunted our expedition in this direction somewhat. Unless there is, after all, another way up. There's another one of those. That's fine. Oh, and some more. And yeah, nice waterfall. That quite a tall one. Something tells me that that's not a way you can get. I really should have some food now. Eat. There we are. No longer starving. There's a beehive. That's our prime target. We have more than enough space upon our person. So, bang! Hit that, pick that up. Right, Monty, run! Bee sting. More news at 11. Keep going. And, oh yeah, there's no way up that cliff at all. And there we are. I thought that over on one side there was a... I thought it was another ruin. Does that stop you trying to run into the leaves? I think it does. Well, obviously it does, because I've just seen it happen. There's another one of those back there, and I left it, but there you are. Oh, are we in the swampy pond bit again? We are in the swampy pond bit again, I think. Which means that somewhere around here we will be able to find... I think it's just up... It's just there. You can actually see it on the map. Yeah, this is where we've got these things here. Dogbane. Yeah, we'll pick up the dogbane while we're here, because we don't often come this way. Don't know if we need all of these dogbane stems, but I'm going to pick them up nonetheless, because as I said, it's not a place we often come, so we might as well grab some. Grab them all, in fact. And then continue heading away. See what we can find. I wonder if Monty is hungry. No, still not hungry. Looks like they arrived fully fed, which is good. And I wonder if there's more ruins over here. Obviously, every step we take, we are forging another path away from home. Almost Lord of the Rings quote there. From Samwise. I'm just following the edge of the... what I believe is the edge of the map. The height and inaccessibility, I think, probably... it's probably worth... yeah, I think it's probably worth risking to say that that is the end of the map. Yeah, considering the sort of universal great height. There's some chicory which we don't have. Right, this is going to be a bit... this is difficult. I've got a couple of things on us that I really... yeah. Oh, there's our current current item, the Norrit lumber outfit. It's just pathetic. I would really like to pick up the chicory, but what can I dump? Well, I mean, I might as well discard the hoof fungus, because although it's not... and there's, I was going to say it's not massively abundant, as I turn around and see more of it. So maybe it is very abundant. I am following the map round, but obviously there's bits that I'm not opening up. That's nice. It's nice when you get the little bits of red there. Oh, I think that is a plant that we can pick up right in front of us. Two of them, in fact. And these stack quite well, I believe, so we'll get those. I'm looking for quite small, stumpy trees, because that's where you often find the hives, the beehives. And I still need 2 more. Remember, that was the original reason for this expedition. That and just the art of doing it anyway. Another fallen tree there. Oh, it's rather under its side rather than fallen. Another beet. And some dotty mushrooms. I'll leave that there. I don't think I need to pick up any more of those. And more hot moss, fungus. I think there was something over this way that I saw. There it is there. So the sun is beginning to set, so I think that is our time in the wild pretty much used up, considering we don't have any cold weather gear or anything like that. So we'll head back in a somewhat leisurely direction and pace. Still looking around for items, you understand. Oh, we're going to come across that, are we? So what is round here then? Because there's like a whole section around here that I just never explored, apparently. Yeah, around here. As far as I can tell, the answer is not much. There's not much around here at all. A couple of sticks. Lots of trees for just, you know, natural source of wood. Oh, there's chicory. And there's some stuff there. And, it was worth coming back here. So, want that, pick that bunny up, pick that up, and run back. You can see, because of the where the colour's blending, we've got this lovely sort of fade there. And we are actually starving as well. So I'll run back home and then have something to eat. I think also we are just off being able to make our new suit. I could go for the other one, but I think it would be a bit of a waste of resources to spend it on that when the other one is arguably much better in almost every way. Well, it is statistically better in almost every way, and it only takes 1 or 2 more resources than we currently have. So there's our... I'm going to keep calling it a greenhouse. I know it says it's a garden, but I'm going to keep calling it a greenhouse. This is all done. Obviously no light streaming through now. So we have an option to build a brewing room, which is actually extremely doable as far as I can tell. Dogbane, hoof fungus, and fir planks. Obviously fir planks we can get anywhere. Hoof fungus I've probably got. And the other stuff as well. I just wanted to check here as well. We have our tent now. So this is a temporary shelter, but will only help you sleep outside comfortably. But it will help you sleep outside. I wonder if you can place it down, sleep in it, and then pack it back up. I assume so. Campfire. Warm up during cold night on the go. Attach campfire cooking kit to prepare meals. And yeah, so be able to cook when you're out and about. I think because of the size of the game, and quite frankly, my lack of inventory space, I think realistically we don't need to go very far. Oh, look at that there. We've got all the resources required. We've got 9. We've got 9. Is that? Yeah, we've got 9 of these stems, and we've got 16 of the fungi. I'm going to actually take one of those, and actually I'm going to take a stack to make some stuff. Yeah, fine. So I will go here. I'm going to, with this one, say note that item. So we need 8 beeswax, and I have 7. We need 1 more beeswax. Alright. Fair enough. Let me open this storage box. I'm going to take out the majority of these. And we're going to get cooking. So 1 beet. I know there's a little bit of a wastage there, but we've got a lot of this. So I'll set that to cook. Add the sticks. And we'll start cooking this up. And then it's just a case of obviously looking for one more beeswax, which, as we're probably aware, will end up taking us about another 7 hours. That's just the nature of the beast, really. There's more cooked food there. I'm just going to basically plate all this up in one go. And using the sticks. There's Monty there, just chilling out on the floor. I mean, maybe later on in the game there'll be seasons, which would be potentially interesting. But really, what I would like is just a nice little, like a little stove in the corner, just to, like, keep just burning away like a little wood burner, and you know, Monty would go and sit next to there. And we're almost fully cooked up here. I'm just going to put obviously a lot of this in there, and the other stuff I will keep upon my person. There we go. And one more cook, and I'll just add the rest of the sticks as and when we need them. Right, I think we will leave it there for now then. That has been a bit of... Oh, good grief, is that done? Yeah. Just add the sticks, and that should be... That's pretty solid. Yeah, we're going to leave it there then. So that's been a bit among trees. We've managed to build our greenhouse slash garden. We have obviously found and adopted Monty, and we've got almost the correct items to be able to make a better outfit. I'm currently a bit sleepy. I'm just going to, before we knock off, go and see if there's a bigger bag that I can make. There is. It requires sticks, chicory. So I do need some chicory and some sewing thread and some hoof fungus. So if I can find some more chicory, we will be good to go. So next episode, the focus will be to get one more beeswax, as well as some chicory, and we can make a better backpack, as well as a better jacket and campwear. Either way, hope you have enjoyed this episode and the series thus far. Hopefully it's been a fairly chill one for you. And speaking of chill, going outside at night, although you get these like auroras, which is something I have not really shown before. It is freezing cold, so let's go back inside. Anyway, we're going to sleep and call it there. Hope you have enjoyed this episode and the series thus far. Comments in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.